Hello, hello. Here's my little mic. This is how I'm going to be doing my videos because it's such clear sound quality, so hopefully you enjoy. But this past Sunday, we had our last accountability check-in call for our November group. For our December group, we're only going to do 2 check-in calls, meaning once every other week. We'll do it the first day of the day before we kick off, and then we'll do it 2 weeks in to make it a little easier for you guys to show up for these calls. But our question for Sunday's call was, how do you burn calories even after your Goals and Grace workouts are done, right? How do you, when you only have 20 minutes of a workout and you're like watching your Apple Watch religiously, right? You burn maybe between 100 and 200 or 300 calories depending on the workout. Everyone's different. And you burn those calories and then you're like, okay, is that it? Like, is that all I burn all the rest of the day long? How am I going to keep burning calories if I have this weight loss goal that I'm looking to achieve? That being said, we all want to find a way to work smarter, not harder when it comes to burning calories and seeing results, right? We don't want to go spend hours running or doing more exercise. 20 minutes is all you need and being done. You don't want to go restrict everything you need, right? The journal's meant to help you be intentional when it comes to your food choices, not to where you're counting every last calorie like it's your budget, right? And we don't want to try every diet out there. We don't want to be in this place mentally with food where we feel like we can't figure out what's healthy and what's not. I want you to find peace when it comes to your food and how you can incorporate the foods that you love into your current routine. You don't need to do all of these crazy things. And here's why. Every single day, even outside of your Goals and Grace workouts, you burn calories without exercise. That is called your resting metabolic rate. It is called RMR in short. And they're your couch potato calories. These are the calories you don't need to go do any extra work to burn anything. It's the calories that your body burns just from me sitting here talking to you. It's the calories we burn as we breathe, as we're eating, just normal bodily function, right? Like going to the bathroom, whatever. Like your body has to have calories burning, energy burning for you to live every day. This dog is driving me crazy. I'm so sorry. And so this tool, your resting metabolic rate, is a really great tool because it's the basics of what your body needs to be burning every single day. Now, does that mean that you need to go calculate that number, which you absolutely can? You can look it up. You just search resting metabolic rate. There's a couple of formulas, or you can shoot me a message if you want to be able to calculate that. But what I'll say is you don't need to necessarily go calculate that right now, and here's why. It's going to be different for you based on your height, your weight, your age, those types of factors, how frequently you move. You can absolutely go calculate it to see the minimum of what calories you're burning on a day-to-day basis. Maybe it's 1,500 calories, maybe it's less, maybe it's more. But every single person is going to be different, which is why a one-size-fits-all diet isn't the solution. It's why I can't tell you, hey, here's your perfect guide of what you should be eating every single day. I can't do that unless I know that and other factors. But even then, I'm not a nutritionist and we're not going down that road. But here's what it is. Even after your workout is done in Goals and Grace, right? You show up for your 25 minutes, you're done, you got the burn in. Even after that workout is done, guess what? You are still burning calories throughout your day, and here is why. I designed these workouts purposefully, knowing that strength training and high-intensity workouts give you a afterburn. What is an afterburn? Essentially, when you exercise, as you're contracting muscles and that sort of thing, you are actually your muscles are requiring more oxygen than just when you're sitting here. And so that being said, when they require more oxygen, you burn more calories. When you're lifting heavier weights, when you're contracting your muscles and squeezing them, always in the workouts, I'm like, squeeze those muscles, squeeze your core. You're calling more oxygen to your muscles, which is burning more calories. When you squeeze your muscles, like I said, when you're adding resistance bands to your workouts, when you lift heavier weights, all of those things help deliver more oxygen to your muscles. They have them work harder. And that being said, you're burning more after the workout is done. How freaking great. You literally finish up your workout, right? You end it on your Apple Watch. You see that you burned 150 calories on Monday's upper body workout. the rest of the day, you might still be burning another 100, 150, 50. Like it varies per person and it varies as you continue to exercise. But how cool that you get a free mini Snickers bar, essentially, even without doing any extra work. I love that. And that's why we have these specific workouts. Now, it's not necessarily going to excuse the Taco Bell you had last Saturday night. It's not going to excuse the mini Halloween candy that you keep sneaking in. It's not going to excuse the chocolate chip waffles. But over time, those little 50 calorie or up to however much, maybe 200 max a day, right? Those extra things add up because we know it takes about, I think it's 3,000 calories to burn in 1 week to lose a pound. Okay, or it takes an extra 3,000 calories burned to lose a pound. That being said, those extra 50 calories that you don't even have to think about from after your workout with Goals and Grace is done, it's going to add up over the course of the week, and you might get a little bit closer, even if it's a point percentage closer to that weight loss goal. It's work you didn't necessarily have to be doing. Now, here's the thing. A couple things affect that resting metabolic rate or your couch potato calories. A couple things affect it. Some things you can't change. How old you are and your genetics, you just can't change. There's nothing you can do to increase that number of how many calories you're burning without trying in terms of your age and your genetics. There are some things you can control in regards to those couch potato calories and helping them either go up, how much you're burning frequently, or how much you're not burning. So let's see. Sleep can control your couch potato calories. If you're getting enough sleep, it can positively affect it, meaning it will cause you to burn more calories. It can negatively affect it if you're not getting enough sleep, which is why this is so important and why we focus on it in the Grace Guide, in the journal, not in the Grace Guide. Increasing your muscle increases more calories burned. Muscle is great. That is one way that your body burns more calories. Muscle burns more calories than fat, meaning the more muscle you gain, lean muscle, the more calories you are able to burn that are couch potato calories when you are not even trying. That's why we always are trying to increase our strength with strength training and are moving away from such cardio workouts because we want lean muscle. How frequently you are eating, right? How frequently you are eating through the day can help your blood sugar avoid major dips and peaks. And when you do that, when you focus on leveling that out throughout the day, that can decrease stress on your hormones, that sort of thing. It can cause you to increase your couch potato calories. And caffeine is also, I think it's been proven that a little, like a normal amount of caffeine, maybe 120 milligrams a day, not exactly sure on that one, but caffeine can increase your couch potato calories as well. If you're stressed or if you are starving, either one of those things, which both occur when you are in a diet mindset or you have that mentality, can both decrease your couch potato calories, meaning that you cause them to not burn as many calories when you're resting. So that being said, with Goals and Grace, we are focused on eating more throughout your day, right? Not necessarily overeating, but eating more smaller meals throughout the day, increasing your fiber, because fiber is a really great tool. Your body doesn't recognize it as a calorie, so when you're eating it, it's actually burning calories to try and digest it, which is so great. So things like your leafy greens, your like beans, legumes, those weird things, vegetables, fruits, that sort of thing. Sleeping more, all great ways to increase your resting metabolic rate, aka those couch potatoes, making it easier for you to burn more calories in your day without even trying. So here's why all of this matters to wrap this up. Let's say you're going to buy a car, right? You're going to buy a new car and you go to the dealership, you decide on a white, beautiful white Jeep Wrangler, a 4-door, it's got a black top. What else can I tell you about it? It's got a brown leather interior, chromed out wheels, right? You decide you're going to buy it. You don't actually buy it that day, but you say, you know what? I love a Jeep Wrangler. I'm going to buy it. You leave that dealership, I will guarantee you, if not 1,000 times in that week after deciding you want a Jeep Wrangler. I keep saying Grand Cherokee because that's what I have. You decide you want that car, you leave that dealership, you go out into the world, you probably see 1,000 of them. I'm not even kidding. Here's why. Because you are paying attention to that. Your mind has said, I want that. I recognize it. You start to pay attention to them more in your life. That's what we're trying to accomplish here in Goals and Grace. The more that you can pay attention to the things that you need to do to increase your couch potato calories, to help your body burn more without even trying, more sleep, more frequent eating, more physical activity regarding strength training, those types of things, the more you can recognize it and pick up on them in that journal that we're focusing on, as you check those boxes, the better and the easier it's going to be for your body to say, hey, I need to do this today and get it done. So keep thinking about sleeping more. Keep thinking about finding those high fiber foods. Keep thinking about eating smaller meals more frequently, increasing your muscle and lifting heavier. Watch as you start to pay attention to those things, and you're going to make them happen so much more easily in your day. I hope this was helpful. If it is, I want to hear one thing that you learned. And if you have any other topics that you want me to start researching and help you break down to make it simpler for you to stick to your goals and rock them with grace, then let me know, and I would love to do that for you guys. Hope you guys have a good day.